Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about the bot sequences, which is the heart and soul of this entire campaign and this program. Now, when someone first comes into the system, they're going to come through step number 1 or through one of the 12 supplementary campaigns, which we'll talk about here in a few minutes. In step number 1, there are two primary campaigns. You have the realtors and the mortgage loan originators. They both primarily do the same thing. The only difference is the mortgage loan originator is going to pop them for the 580 question, basically asking them if they have above a 580 credit score. If your market does not provide a lender that will go down to 580, just let me know. We can customize the bot to say 620, whatever your minimum credit score requirement is. But through extensive split testing, especially on the realtor side of things, when you're not asking about their credit and you're getting information about the number of bedrooms, the number of baths, the area they want to be, their time frame they want to move, and if they've been pre-qualified, they engage with the bot a lot more. So I prefer to go through the bot sequence as a realtor opposed to a mortgage loan originator, but you have the option to do both. Now, we have 12 campaigns that will flow into the core campaigns after the initial engagement. So you don't want to keep posting the same thing over and over again in these Facebook groups. So we have various campaigns that you can post that once they get that information, it's then going to slide them into the core campaign. Now, the core campaign is primarily the renters to homeowners campaign. And what it's going to do is it's going to make 15 attempts over a 21-week period to get the person engaged to want to get a list of homes that may be available in the area. Now, the bot cannot send out the list of homes automatically. So once you receive that information, you need to put them into your automatic follow-up system to send them a list of homes to keep dripping on them to turn them into a client. But the system is going to tag them as a new lead. So the first goal of the bot is for them to click on to find a list of homes, complete the home buyer questionnaire, and to set an appointment. Now it's going to send 10 attempts over a 10-day period to get them to actually do that. Once they have filled out the home buyer questionnaire, the system is going to tag them that they need to be pre-qualified, because that's the natural next step in the process. So when you go inside ManyChat, you're going to be able to see pre-qualified tag or needs pre-qualified. That way you know to get those people over to a loan officer, so you know who to put your emphasis on. Now, it's important to know that the marketing is going to continue with reports and helpful hints and tips about buying and selling until they actually click, okay, I booked a call. Now, if they have not done that within a 10-day period, we're going to give one final 8-week push down to step number 2, where we're going to continue to push for the appointment. So what's going to happen is once a week over 8 weeks, we're going to send them a message to try to get them on your calendar. At the end of that sequence, if they haven't responded at all, they're going to be tagged unresponsive and unsubscribed from all sequences. Now, you do have two options that you can choose when you actually talk to someone on the phone. The first option is you can send them to a loan officer or put them into the sequence sent to loan officer. What that's going to do is going to thank them for being on the phone with you and send them your loan officer's application online. And it's going to send follow-up messages asking them if they've actually filled out the app. If they did fill out the app, then the system's going to tag you to let you know to follow up with that loan officer so you can keep your pipeline flowing. Now, let's pretend that you had an appointment with them and they missed the appointment for whatever reason. Then you could put them into a missed appointment sequence, which will continue to reach out to them until they do book that call, or should I say reschedule that call with you. And then the last step of the process obviously is get the lead pre-qualified, and that's by sending them to the sent to loan officer sequence. It's going to send them the loan officer's info, and it will automatically follow up to see if they filled out an application.